Travel continues to be very difficult tonight on secondary roads, back roads, side roads, even some residential streets. Our crews are telling us the main highways are in pretty good shape right now, but once you get out into the neighborhoods, it's a totally different story. Today we saw people digging out cars buried in snow. 24-hour News 8's Marc Thompson's live in Grand Rapids right now. He has more on current road conditions. Marc, how's it looking where you are?
Well, Susie, right now, and for anybody out there, if you try to venture out on the roadways at all today, you don't need us to tell you that the main roads are pretty clear right now for the most part. But again, as you mentioned, those side roads, that's a different story. Now, we did speak with officials at the Kent County Road Commission a short time ago, and they tell us that they are working through a plan to at least make one pass through area side streets so people will not be snowed in for the remainder of the evening. But if they didn't get to your side street already today, they say be a little bit patient because they're going to try to get to it either late tonight or early tomorrow morning. But they need your cooperation as well. They say that they need you to make sure that you, if you have a car and can get it off of the street at all, make sure that you do so you can make room for those plow trucks to get through. Now, you haven't seen a lot of that sand and salt mixture that you're used to seeing out on the roadways because the Road Commission says that they did not need to put that mixture down. Their main priority was to simply remove all of the snow. They've got their full complement of trucks out, some 90 or so out on the roadways. And when it comes to these big drifts that everybody is talking about, they say it's not too much of a problem right now, but they do have a plan in case it becomes more of a problem. They say that they can move these drifts into a ball field so they can keep the roads a little bit clear, but this snow is going to be around here for a while. And again, with this much snow on the ground, they're asking for your patience. Reporting live tonight in Grand Rapids, Marc Thompson, 24-hour News 8.
Thanks, Mark. While neighborhoods were waiting for the plows to come in and clear off the residential streets, 24-hour News 8's Henry Erb found people working together today to help dig each other out.
There's something about a big storm like this that seems to make people friendlier. We've seen a lot of this today. People digging out and helping other people dig out.
Neighbors, yeah, I just came out to shovel my walkway and helping anybody who needs help.
We all live in this block, so we figured, hey, we'd wait till, I don't know, 4 o'clock, see if some plows came by. If not, we better start shoveling. So.
And Genesis Mike Wigger helped us avoid getting stuck by letting us park in his freshly dug driveway while he continued to shovel around us.
Well, the snowblower ran out of gas, so now I'm down to scraping the driveway with the shovel.
A few houses down Sandalwood, we found snowblowers singing harmony. It was a kind of joint neighborhood project. One of the guys, Rick Potter, had been making the rounds.
Working on it. This is my third one today, so let's see where I go from there. Figure. Might as well help somebody out instead of being cooped up inside.
So people in the neighborhoods have been busy today cleaning out their driveways and their sidewalks. Now everybody's waiting for the plows to come around and finish the job by clearing off the neighborhood streets. In Grand Rapids, Henry Erb, 24-hour News 8.
And take a look at these pictures just in from the Hudsonville area. You can see neighbors working together to snowblow not only all of the driveways, but also the entire street. It's a scene that likely played out in several neighborhoods today.
So the dads are plowing and the kids are sledding. That's a fabulous shot. Love that. Grand Rapids firefighters are taking steps to keep their trucks from getting stuck in the snow. They actually have their own plows out there. 24-hour News 8's Tony Tagliavia spotted them in the city today. And Tony joins us live. Tone?
Good evening, Susie. We talked with a battalion chief for Grand Rapids Fire Department. He says he can't really remember the last time those were needed. He says there are 4 of them out there, and other fire officials tell us they'll be around throughout the night.
So they're going to kind of like lead the way so we don't get stuck. Our own machines can get stuck in this weather as well. And also there's been a few ambulances that have been stuck today. So if we can get our plows there before our rigs get there, then we can open up that road and make it to a house where someone could be having a medical emergency, which you can hear on my radio right now that we are doing that as we speak.
Crews are working overtime to staff the Grand Rapids Fire Department plow trucks. Battalion Chief Don Stoddard says the trucks have been on the road since around 9 o'clock last night. We saw the crews at a scene north of Leonard Street, just west of US 131. Firefighters say the call turned out to be something left on the stove, causing smoke, but no major problems. At the same scene, we saw firefighters digging out hydrants. They're doing that across Grand Rapids. This crew of 2 was making stops along Eastern Avenue near the southern end of the city.
We shovel them all the way down to the ground, yeah, because we got to be able to get in there and turn on the valves and whatnot.
And firefighters are hoping you'll help.
Anything that the citizens could do to help us as far as the fire hydrants would be greatly appreciated. So it's for their benefit and ours.
It should be everybody's responsibility, because if it's my house, I want to make sure they can get at it, or anybody else's house, you know.
That plea for the public's help on clearing out hydrants is something we've heard from a lot of departments today, and in a lot of similar situations to what we've experienced over the past couple of days. Live in Grand Rapids, Tony Tagliavia, 24-Hour News 8.